Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, the weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, following Shuka, 2 more JSE listings are on the way. Valterra Platinum makes its debut on the JSE. And key public-private direction is missing in the new draft minerals bill the junior Indaba hears. Following last week's dual listing of Shuka Minerals on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange's Altex, 2 more JSE dual listings are on the way.
It's the way of getting people to invest and support what we're doing. You've got to have that stakeholder involvement. You've got to have people that can see the operation and want to support it. I think, the JSE's played such an integral part in the growth of the mining sector here. The many mining houses which built the economy of this country. It's actually been a shame to see the number of mining companies diminish so rapidly on that exchange. And I know it's come about largely from consolidation and a number of those companies moving their primary focus offshore. But I think the JSE offers so much, and it's such a tradition within the mining sector. So as a company that's operating here, we have to have a presence on the JSE. So today you've obviously seen Shuka Minerals do the dual listing here. You'll see very quickly Neo Energy Metals do a dual listing here, and Marula as well move here onto that main board here. So I see, South Africa, like I say, very close to me, great opportunities, and you've got to be involved on the JSE to attract the necessary investor sentiment and support.
With Valterra Platinum, previously Anglo-American Platinum, demerging from Anglo-American, the company on May 28th officially started trading on the JSE under its new name.
It really is a real honor to be here at the JSE, having just launched Valterra Platinum. I think it's been an incredible journey over the last 12 months to get ourselves to this particular point, and really excited about the opportunity for us as being a leading PGM producer in Southern Africa, but importantly then selling and marketing our products on a global stage. And over the last 12 months, in terms of preparation for where we are today, we've really worked hard to set the business up for a sustainable and successful future, and really then resharpened our focus on strategy. And so that really is premised on the fact that safety, the health and safety of every single Valterrian, as I said yesterday when we launched Valterra Platinum to our team members, is front and center of what we do. And so it's very clear that we wish to achieve zero harm. The next tenement of our strategy is focused around operational excellence. And that is really, not only it's extracting the value that we have from the endowment that we have, but really doing that in the most efficient and effective way.
South Africa needs to see far more harnessing of the capital of the private sector, and needs to make sure that government and private sector work together to grow the economy and create jobs.
My expectation would have been a more proactive response and projection of the MPRDA as it has come out, particularly given how far we've come as an industry in terms of really wanting to promote the success of the South African mining industry, demonstrating its potential, building from the history that we have. And I think the manner in which, even if it's still for proposal, I think for me one of the things I constantly look for when a minister speaks is how are they aligning their departmental function to this apex priority of economic growth and job creation? And so far, not very many ministers have done that, in my view. I've only heard Minister Kgosientsho, and I think we're missing the opportunity from the DMPR with this amendment bill. I think that proactive nature, so that we are all working in one direction as government and private sector.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.